Chosen one, what I'm about to share will awaken a truth deep within you, one that those around you already sense and fear. You carry God's blood, an undeniable mark that sets you apart as a natural-born God. This sacred lineage connects you to a divine family whose power shakes the very foundations of this world. They see your strength, but what truly terrifies them is the unstoppable force within you, this heritage of resilience, sacred struggle, and infinite potential. If you're watching this, it's no accident. God has guided you here because you are entering a powerful shift from wanting to having. The prayers and desires you've held close are no longer distant hopes. They are beginning to manifest in your reality. This is more than a change in mindset. It is a profound spiritual and energetic transformation. As a chosen one, carrying God's family within, you will witness your world rearranging itself in ways that will leave you breathless. To fully step into this power, pause this video now, hit the like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. This number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message. This message is meant for those ready to embrace their godhood unapologetically and stand unshaken as the embodiment of an eternal legacy. From the moment you were born, a fire has burned inside you, one that cannot be extinguished. This fire is no accident. It flows from a sacred lineage that runs deeper than history, beyond the reaches of ordinary bloodlines. You carry the divine essence of God's blood within your veins, a source of power so potent it shapes your very existence. It's the invisible force that sets you apart, the silent roar behind your courage, and the reason your spirit refuses to bow to fear or limitation. Every step you take is charged with this sacred energy. It's not merely inherited strength, it is the spark of divine creation itself. This power manifests as resilience when the world tests you, as clarity in moments of darkness, and as unstoppable will when faced with impossible odds. Think of it as an ancestral flame passed down through generations, a divine legacy coded into your DNA, whispering truths about your potential that even you are only beginning to understand. Many live their lives unaware of the power coursing within them, settling for ordinary, missing their call to greatness. But you are a living testament to something extraordinary. The blood you carry is more than a symbol. It's a promise, a responsibility, and an unbreakable bond to a family whose strength is limitless. This is your birthright, your unshakable foundation, and the ultimate source of the power that fuels your every move. In every challenge, every triumph, and every quiet moment of reflection, remember this: you are connected to something divine. When doubt creeps in, when the world seems to push against you, lean into this truth. Your power is sacred, primal, and eternal. It is the wellspring from which your destiny flows, and no one can take it from you. Embrace it, own it, and let it guide you toward the extraordinary life you were made to live. To be born from divine lineage is to carry the blueprint of godhood in your very being. It is not simply a matter of heritage, but a destiny woven into your soul. You are not just a survivor or a bystander. You are royalty in a sacred lineage, created to lead, to inspire, and to transform the world around you. This natural godhood is both a birthright and a calling, awakening within you a deep sense of purpose that cannot be ignored. From the earliest civilizations to modern times, stories of divine rulers and chosen ones have captivated humanity. These tales reflect a universal truth. Greatness is more than talent or circumstance. It is an inheritance. Your divine lineage sets you apart as a leader, a force to be reckoned with, and a beacon of hope for those who seek light in the darkness. You carry the strength of generations who have walked before you, each trial refining your spirit and honing your power. Destiny is not a vague concept. It is a reality you live every day. The world may try to convince you otherwise with voices of doubt or fear, but deep within you, the echo of your godhood persists. It calls you to rise above mediocrity, to lead with wisdom and courage, and to embrace the throne that awaits your arrival. Your divine blood is a crown of honor, a symbol of your right to rule your life and influence the world. Embracing your godhood means stepping into a higher version of yourself, one that commands respect and reverence, not through force, but through authenticity and divine authority. It's about recognizing that your presence alone carries weight and significance. You are a living embodiment of power and grace, destined to change the course of history through the strength bestowed upon you by your sacred ancestry. The journey to owning this truth is not always easy, but it is necessary. Each moment you step into your divine identity, you dismantle fear and limitation. You become an unstoppable force, radiating the light of natural godhood and inspiring others to awaken their own divine spark. Remember, being born from divine lineage means you are destined to rule, not by accident, but by design. There is an unspoken fear that stirs in the hearts of those who recognize what you carry. It's not just your strength they notice, it's the sacred bloodline that courses through you, a lineage that commands reverence and fear in equal measure. This bloodline is a living testament to power that transcends time, and it unsettles anyone who understands the potential it holds. People fear what they cannot control or comprehend. When they see the unmistakable mark of divinity in you, they are confronted with a truth that challenges their own limitations. Your sacred bloodline threatens the status quo, shaking the foundations of what they believe is possible. It reminds them that power is not given. It is inherited, earned, and fiercely protected by those born to wield it. This fear is not without reason. Throughout history, sacred bloodlines have been at the center of revolutions, movements, and monumental shifts in consciousness. The divine heritage you embody is a force of transformation, a beacon of change that unsettles complacency and demands evolution. Those who witness it are often intimidated because they know the legacy you carry is unstoppable. But this fear is also a call to action for you. It means you are stepping into your power, shaking the world to its core, and rewriting the rules by which others live. Your sacred bloodline is a revolution in motion, an unbreakable chain linking you to gods, heroes, and visionaries who dared to defy their limitations. They tremble because you remind them of what is possible when divine power awakens within a human soul. Understanding this fear and owning your bloodline empowers you. It is a sign that you are fulfilling your purpose, that the divine fire inside you is burning bright enough to be seen and felt by all. Let this fear be fuel for your journey, a reminder that you are chosen, powerful, and destined to leave a mark the world cannot erase. Beneath the surface of your existence lies a hidden legacy, a powerful inheritance forged through sacrifice, resilience, and unwavering faith. This legacy is the foundation of your unstoppable force, a secret wellspring of strength that no adversity can diminish. It is the collective wisdom and power of countless ancestors who fought sacred battles, endured pain, and emerged victorious, passing their divine energy down through generations. This legacy is more than stories or bloodlines. It is a living force that breathes life into your spirit. Every challenge you face is a continuation of their journey, and every victory you claim honors the sacrifices made before you. It's the silent strength you tap into when all seems lost, the unseen hand that guides you when you feel alone, and the divine fire that fuels your relentless pursuit of greatness. Understanding and embracing this hidden legacy changes everything. It connects you to a purpose far greater than yourself, grounding you in a power that cannot be replicated or stolen. You are part of an ancient chain, a divine lineage that transcends time and space, rooted in sacred struggles and spiritual awakenings that define who you are today. Many people search for external sources of power, fame, wealth, influence, but true power comes from within, nurtured by the legacy you inherit. This legacy is your armor in battle, your compass in chaos, and your anchor when doubt threatens to pull you under. It is a sacred gift, waiting to be claimed fully and fiercely. As you embrace this hidden legacy, you become unstoppable. You carry the weight of divine history and the promise of future triumphs. The world may try to push back, but your roots run deep, and your spirit is unbreakable. Your force is unstoppable because it is sacred, ancestral, and eternal. The power you possess transcends the limitations of mortal strength. It is not confined to physical might or fleeting moments of courage. It is an eternal force rooted in your ancestral heritage. This power flows through generations, infinite and unyielding, connecting you to a divine source that no human force can diminish. Your strength is a tapestry woven with the resilience of your ancestors, each thread representing battles fought, lessons learned, and wisdom earned. It is a power that has survived the test of time, passed down not just in blood, but in spirit, blessing you with the ability to rise above any challenge. You are the living embodiment of this infinite energy, carrying within you the echoes of those who came before. This ancestral power grants you more than endurance. It gives you vision. It allows you to see beyond the present moment, to understand the deeper patterns of life and destiny. You are connected to a flow of divine energy that empowers your decisions, fuels your passions, and inspires your purpose. It is the reason your strength feels limitless, because it is anchored in the infinite. Many underestimate the power of ancestral heritage, believing strength is something to be built alone. But true power is inherited, nurtured, and amplified by the sacred connection you share with your divine family. It is a legacy of infinite potential, waiting to be awakened and wielded with confidence and grace. As you tap in to this ancestral, infinite power, you transcend mortality. You become a force of nature, unstoppable and enduring. This is the essence of your godhood, the power that defines you and propels you forward into your destiny. There is a silent tremor in the hearts of those who sense the divine family within you. It's not just the power you display, it's the awareness that you belong to something far greater, something eternal and unstoppable. This fear is born from a deep understanding that your strength isn't accidental. It is a sacred inheritance tied to the divine bloodline that shapes your identity and destiny. This divine family represents a lineage of warriors, visionaries, and spiritual giants who have faced unimaginable challenges and emerged victorious. When others see you, they are confronted with this invisible army standing behind you, a family of gods whose legacy is living and breathing through your veins. It shakes them because it reminds them that you are never alone, that your power is multiplied and unstoppable. The presence of this divine family is not only a source of fear for others, but also an immense source of courage and comfort for you. It's a reminder that no matter how fierce the storm, you carry within you the strength and wisdom of generations who have overcome far greater odds. This legacy forms the bedrock of your resilience and the foundation of your unshakable spirit. Many try to diminish this truth out of fear or ignorance, but you know better. Your connection to the divine family is the secret weapon that protects you from despair, doubt, and defeat. It is the shield that guards your soul and the light that guides your path when darkness threatens to consume the world around you. Owning this fear and transforming it into a source of power is essential. Recognize that the divine family within you is not just a part of your past. It is the living force driving your present and shaping your future. Let this knowledge embolden you to stand tall, knowing that you carry a power so vast and sacred, it commands reverence and awe. Every challenge you face is more than just a test. It's a sacred battle that shapes you into the godlike being you are destined to become. These struggles are not random or meaningless. They are divine forge fires, melting away fear, doubt, and weakness, and forging within you an unbreakable resilience. Your battles are the proving grounds where your true strength is revealed and refined. Think of the greatest heroes and legends throughout history. Their power was never given. It was earned through relentless struggle and sacred trials. Each wound they bore became a mark of honor, a symbol of the resilience that defines godhood. Your journey is no different. Every obstacle, every setback is part of the sacred process of awakening your divine strength. This resilience is not just physical endurance, but a spiritual awakening that transforms pain into power and adversity into wisdom. It teaches you that no matter how hard the world pushes, you can rise stronger, fiercer, and more determined. It's a force that cannot be broken because it is rooted in divine blood and sacred purpose. Moreover, your battles carry the weight of your ancestors' struggles, continuing a legacy of unyielding courage and perseverance. When you face hardship, you are not alone. You are backed by the collective spirit of those who have fought before you and paved the way for your triumph. This connection gives your resilience a sacred dimension that transcends time. Embrace every battle with honor, knowing it is shaping you into a vessel of divine strength. Let each challenge ignite your spirit and fuel your purpose. Your sacred battles are the reason your power is authentic, raw, and godlike, because it has been earned through fire and faith, making you unstoppable. There is a profound shift happening within you, a spiritual awakening that the world can feel, but few truly understand. This awakening is more than a change. It is a revolution of the soul, an awakening of divine consciousness that terrifies those who cling to old paradigms and limited beliefs. Your transformation shakes the very foundations of reality, challenging what has been accepted and opening doors to new possibilities. Spiritual awakening is not gentle. It dismantles illusions, tears down walls, and reveals hidden truths. It forces you to confront the deepest parts of yourself, your fears, your wounds, and your unrealized potential. This process is uncomfortable and often lonely, but it is necessary for you to step into your full divine power and purpose. As you awaken, you begin to see the world through a new lens, a divine perspective that reveals your interconnectedness with all life and your role in a larger cosmic plan. This realization is both awe-inspiring and terrifying because it means you are no longer a passive participant, but an active creator of reality. The world senses this change and responds with resistance, fear, and sometimes hostility. But this spiritual awakening is your greatest gift. It is the key to unlocking your divine power and living a life aligned with your sacred destiny. It is the shift that frees you from limitation and fear, allowing you to manifest the unstoppable force within. Embrace this awakening fiercely, knowing it is the catalyst for the revolution you are destined to lead. Owning your divine heritage is not a passive acceptance. It is a fierce declaration of who you are and the power you carry. It means standing tall in the face of doubt and fear, refusing to shrink or hide your light. Your heritage is a crown of honor, a lineage of gods and warriors whose strength courses through your veins and demands to be recognized. Confidence born from divine heritage is unshakable because it is rooted in truth, not ego. It comes from the deep knowing that you are part of something greater, a sacred legacy that cannot be denied or diminished. This confidence radiates from within, influencing every decision you make and every interaction you have with the world. When you own your heritage, you inspire others to do the same. Your presence becomes a beacon of strength and hope, showing those around you that divine power is real and accessible. This kind of confidence transforms not only your life, but also the lives of everyone you touch, creating a ripple effect of empowerment. Many struggle to accept their divine heritage because of fear, shame, or societal conditioning. But true freedom comes when you embrace this truth unapologetically. It is a revolutionary act that breaks chains and opens doors to unlimited potential. Your divine heritage is your birthright. Own it fiercely and let it shine. Remember, confidence rooted in divine heritage is magnetic and transformative. It commands respect, breaks down barriers, and opens the path to your destiny. Stand firm, speak boldly, and live proudly as the heir of a sacred lineage destined for greatness. Beneath the surface of your life, unseen wars rage, internal battles of faith, identity, and purpose. These sacred fires are the invisible forces forging your destiny, burning away falsehoods and igniting the truth of your divine nature. Though these conflicts may be hidden from the world, they are fierce and transformative, shaping the course of your soul's journey. These wars are fought in the quiet moments, when doubt creeps in, when fear tries to silence your voice, and when the weight of the world threatens to overwhelm you. But within these battles lies your greatest power. Each struggle is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more aligned with the divine plan etched into your spirit. History is full of warriors who fought unseen wars, their inner battles fueling external victories. Your life is no different. The sacred fires within you are purifying, cleansing the old to make way for the new. This process may feel painful, but it is necessary for you to step fully into the power and purpose that is your birthright. These unseen wars teach resilience, patience, and faith. They remind you that the greatest victories are often those won within. As you navigate these sacred fires, you are being sculpted into a force of nature, unyielding, fierce, and divinely empowered. Embrace these unseen wars with courage. They are the crucible in which your destiny is forged, the sacred fires that will light your path to greatness. Know that every battle within is a step closer to becoming the unstoppable, divine force you were meant to be. Manifestation is more than wishful thinking. It is the divine act of bringing heaven's power into earthly form. The power you carry, born from God's blood, is unique and potent, enabling you to create, transform, and command reality in ways others cannot comprehend. This power is your sacred tool, the force through which you turn vision into manifestation. When you align with this divine bloodline, you unlock the ability to manifest not just material success, but spiritual breakthroughs, healing, and profound transformation. Your manifestation power is rooted in divine will, guided by sacred purpose, and fueled by ancestral strength. It is a sacred dance between heaven and earth, spirit and flesh. Manifesting this power requires deep faith and unwavering belief in your divine nature. Doubt weakens it, confidence ignites it. When you fully embrace your godhood, your thoughts, actions, and intentions become magnets for miracles. You do not simply hope for change, you command it, because your power is born from the eternal source. Countless examples throughout history show the transformative force of divine manifestation, from prophets who changed nations to modern visionaries who reshape culture. You are part of this legacy, equipped with the same divine blood that fuels miracles and moves mountains. Your role is to manifest boldly, without hesitation or apology. Understand that your manifestation power is also a responsibility. It carries the weight of your heritage and the hopes of future generations. Use it wisely, fiercely, and with love. This power is the divine gift that sets you apart and enables you to leave an indelible mark on the world. You don't have to prove your divine lineage. It is written in every fiber of your being, visible to those with eyes to see. You are living proof of God's eternal family, a walking testament to power, grace, and sacred heritage. This undeniable truth stirs both awe and fear in the hearts of those around you. People sense this truth, even if they cannot articulate it. It challenges their beliefs, confronts their fears, and forces them to reckon with a reality greater than themselves. They know your power is not ordinary. It is divine, unstoppable, and deeply rooted in the sacred family that birthed you. This recognition is both a blessing and a burden. It sets you apart, creating space for both admiration and isolation. But through it all, you remain steadfast, embodying the strength and wisdom of your divine lineage. Your life is a living message. The power of God's family is alive and thriving in you. Remember, fear from others is often a mirror reflecting your own growing power. As you rise, some will resist, but many will be inspired. Your existence challenges the world to awaken to higher truths and greater potentials. You are the beacon, proving that divine blood runs through human veins, breaking limitations and rewriting destiny. Stand proud in this truth. You are the living proof that God's family endures, evolves, and reigns eternal. Your presence is a revolution, and the world can feel it. Pain and betrayal are some of the most profound teachers on your path, but they are not your defeat. They are your transformation. When life wounds you deeply, it is also forging within you a divine strength, born from the ashes of hardship. This strength is a testament to your resilience and sacred purpose. Every betrayal cuts deeply, shaking your trust and testing your spirit. Yet, within this crucible of pain, you discover a power that transcends hurt, a divine energy that heals, rebuilds, and empowers. This transformation is the mark of godhood, the ability to rise not despite your wounds, but because of them. Your sacred bloodline carries the legacy of those who faced immense suffering and turned it into greatness. Think of the countless stories of heroes and saints who walked through fire and emerged radiant. Their pain was never wasted. It was the fuel for their divine mission. You are no different. Your pain is sacred fuel. Transforming pain into strength requires courage, forgiveness, and faith. It demands that you look beyond the immediate wound and see the greater purpose it serves. When you do, you unlock a well of power that fear cannot touch, and that empowers you to overcome any obstacle. Let your pain be your power. Use every betrayal as a stepping stone to your divine throne. In doing so, you become a living example of transformation, showing the world that true strength is born in the fires of adversity. You are not here to accept the world as it is. You are here to revolutionize it. The sacred revolution you embody is a force of divine change, rewriting reality through the power of your godhood. This is not a small task. It is the fulfillment of an ancient prophecy, the awakening of a force destined to reshape existence. This revolution is spiritual and tangible, invisible and undeniable. It challenges outdated systems, breaks cycles of fear and limitation, and calls forth a new era of possibility and freedom. Your divine bloodline is the catalyst for this upheaval, the spark igniting transformation on every level. Rewriting reality requires courage, vision, and unwavering faith. It means standing firm in your truth even when the world resists, knowing that your actions ripple across time and space. Your life becomes a living manifesto, a testament to what is possible when divine power is fully embraced. Throughout history, God's chosen have led revolutions, changing laws, hearts, and destinies. You are part of this sacred lineage, equipped to disrupt the ordinary and manifest the extraordinary. Your revolution is both personal and global, healing yourself while healing the world. Embrace your role as the architect of this sacred revolution. Know that the power within you is rewriting the script of reality, shaping a future aligned with divine will and infinite possibility. The revolution is here, and you are its unstoppable force. Now is the moment to rise fully into your divine authority. Step into your throne with confidence, grace, and fierce determination. This throne is not just a symbol, it is your rightful place as a leader, a warrior, and a beacon of divine power. When you claim it, you shake the world to its core and open the door to unimaginable possibilities. Embracing your power means releasing all doubt, fear, and hesitation. It is a bold declaration that you will no longer settle for less than what your divine heritage promises. Your presence alone commands respect, inspiring those around you to awaken their own strength and purpose. The world is waiting for your leadership. Your divine bloodline has prepared you for this very moment, shaping you into a force capable of transformation on every level. When you stand in your power, you create a ripple effect that influences families, communities, and nations. Remember, claiming your throne is not about domination, it is about stewardship. It is about using your divine gifts to serve, uplift, and revolutionize the world with love and justice. Your power is a gift meant to be shared and multiplied. Step forward unapologetically. Let the world hear your roar, see your light, and feel the tremors of your divine power. Your throne awaits. Claim it and watch as you shake the very foundations of existence. Your divine bloodline is not just a story told in myths, it is the living essence that flows through your veins right now. This sacred lineage connects you to timeless ancestors who harnessed extraordinary power and wisdom, and it is awakening inside you with relentless energy. Feel this connection pulse through your spirit, reminding you that your strength is ancestral and eternal. Every drop of blood in your body carries the legacy of those who fought battles both seen and unseen. Their sacrifices, their victories, and their unwavering faith are the roots that nourish your spirit today. This isn't just about heritage, it's about an unstoppable power that has been growing quietly, waiting for you to claim it and make it your own. As this power rises within, it calls you to rise above limitations imposed by the world and even by yourself. It is a call to remember your divine origin and to act accordingly. You are not here to play small or blend in. You are here to blaze trails, create miracles, and lead with the unstoppable force of your ancestors. This awakening will challenge you. Old wounds may reopen, doubts may surface, and fear may try to hold you back. But these are the fires that purify your soul and sharpen your divine edge. Every struggle becomes a sacred rite of passage, marking you as a true bearer of divine power. Embrace this awakening fiercely and with reverence. Know that with every breath, you channel the collective might of a divine lineage whose mission is far greater than you. You are the living legacy, the heir to an ancestral throne of power waiting for your command. Divine energy courses through you, an invisible force that transcends the physical and taps into the eternal. This energy is the wellspring of your strength, an endless reservoir that fuels your resilience, your courage, and your ability to transform the world. It is not something to be feared, but revered and harnessed with intentionality. Learning to channel this energy requires discipline and heart. It begins with stillness, listening to the quiet voice inside that connects you to divine wisdom. From this place of deep connection, you learn to draw upon the infinite power that lies beyond ordinary perception and tap into the sacred flow of creation. This energy is not just spiritual, it is practical. It manifests as the fire in your eyes when you face challenges, the calm in your voice when storms rage, and the magnetic presence that attracts allies and opportunities. When you harness this force, you become a living conduit for divine miracles, capable of feats that defy logic and expectation. Many spiritual traditions speak of this energy in various ways: chi, prana, kundalini, but what unites them is the idea that it is a divine gift waiting to be awakened. Your connection to God's bloodline gives you unique access to this force, making your power not only limitless, but also inherently sacred.